Konnichiwa! I'm Jamie and this is Mike.
Now this video is the next stage in our Japanese food and sake adventure with J Fudo. We had a battle, there were some dubious results, but we're taking it up a notch now by going to New York City.
Great results.
This week, we are in New York City for the next stage of our Japanese food and sake adventure. Armed with what we've learned over the last few videos, we're now splitting the group in two, chefs versus normals, and heading to some of New York City's finest Japanese fusion restaurants. We will sample some of their best dishes and sake before being presented with a special dish that we will have to pair with one of those sakes. The restaurant sommeliers will pick the best pairing, and the team with the most points at the end of the day will win. Our first location, Aqua Grill in Soho. Here, Jennifer introduced us to our first sake of the day.
The sake they've paired with this is called Moon on the Water. It's from Hiroshima. It's a Junmai Ginjo. It's supposed to be very delicate, fruity, floral, and have a watermelon-y finish.
That is so clean. Served like very cold as well, which I like.
Yeah, it's thick, but like thick with two C's.
And this was paired with oysters from the US East Coast and West Coast.
Cheers.
Cheers.
The East Coast were big and salty, the West Coast were smaller and meatier.
I've been pairing the salty ones with vinegar because salt and vinegar is an absolute match made in heaven. And then the sweet ones, a little bit of heat with horseradish.
And then a bit of a curveball, a shrimp and pesto fettuccine.
It's something I would order all the time, but I would never usually pick a sake to go with this.
It's got a lot of sweetness from the tomatoes and the prawns and a little bit of creaminess from the pesto. And it's paired with an unfiltered sake, which is cloudy and it's got body and it's going to go really well with the pasta, apparently.
It's more wild. It's almost like a feral sake.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
It mellows out the flavour of the pesto and the flavour of the sake at the same time, so it feels like one. It's like the Spice Girls when two become one.
Okay.
And then our challenge dish.
They brought us out the chef's special entree, which is a seared tuna with peanut sauce. They've given us another sake, and we now have to decide which of the three sakes we want to pair with it.
It's a very mellow peanut flavour, it's a creamy sauce. You get like a fatty little rice cake and then a load of veg underneath, and the tuna is just lovely with it all.
Oh, that's really rich.
Then it was time for our teams to come to a decision as to which sake paired best with the tuna steak.
We're going to lose.
We are going to go for the honjozo. We disagreed, but I thought that this was very similar to the dish in that it was very fresh, and then at the end it rounded it all off.
We have gone for the unfiltered sake. I personally felt that it complemented the dish nicely because it brought out the flavours. It didn't overpower it too much. I didn't need anything to cut through it, which is what you were after. I wanted to bring out the richness.
The pick of the sommelier at the restaurant was the honjozo. Chef's win.
Fair play, James, because I wasn't going to go for that one.
See? Yes. Told you were wrong.
What do you...
Next up, Lure, a nautical themed restaurant with some exceptional dishes.
This is fried rice with spicy tuna and spicy mayonnaise as well. Spicy tuna is my heart and soul.
So you get the sweet, salty sushi rice, but you also get the fried crispiness.
I've decided that I love fried food with sake. It works so well.
Creamy shrimp, creamy sauce.
It needs the sake. It needs it. Like that, for me on its own, that's too rich. Like it needs something to go with it.
You've changed. Before this, would you have ever said something needs sake?
No, but now I will.
And then the challenge dish, burgers.
The two sakes that we're choosing between. The first one is a Junmai Daiginjo. That means it's super, super premium. The second one is a Junmai Ginjo, but it's really smoky. It's got a very old brewing process. It ferments over a couple of weeks. It's completely different.
This is a cosy burger, you know what I mean? This is the burger you use to finish off a day.
Burger, good. Fries, good. Onion rings, good. Sake, good.
Then it was decision time.
We like the juxtaposition of the elegance of the daiginjo with the burger, but the cowboy was the best pairing.
We pick the cowboy.
that was definitely my first choice, for sure. I think that it's a natural, the Yamahai style of sake definitely works with beef and anything that's really rich.
I'm so glad I didn't let you pick. Again, number 3. The biggest thing that we've learned so far is whatever Barry says, now do the opposite.
So far, oysters, Italian, burgers, fried food, everything in between, and we are 2 for 2. If you can't do maths, that's 100%. We have nothing to worry about.
Then it was time to go Korean. Osamil in Koreatown for some really big plates.
It's a bit cool for us.
Are we only getting sake, or can I get a kiss?
What? I don't know what that means.
It's a very nice sounding cocktail. It's got blackberries and yuzu and other stuff in it.
Ben didn't get his kiss, shock, but he did get 2 more sakes. Along with a burrata heirloom tomato salad, a sashimi and daikon salad, and charred avocado with crab meat.
Let's get stuck in.
Hi. Fruity but complex, and it's quite unique, but it does work really well with the sake.
It's really sweet, and that is amazing with tomato.
Jamie, please don't. Please, I really want to share that. You know, burrata is one of my favourite things in the world.
Which makes me want to do it all the more.
We are a team.
We are.
And to taste that.
And as an opposing team, we're not prepared to share.
That burrata is so creamy. I'm on a journey. The burnt glaze on top is like a soy glaze, really caramelised. That's great.
I thought I'd had it all in the world of avocado. Turns out it's never ending.
This is going to sound bizarre, but that is almost like a savoury creme brulee. The Junmai Ginjo was kind of fruity and complex and really helped with the creaminess of the avocado in the burrata because it kind of cuts through.
And sake number 2?
Bye.
That doesn't cut through, it wipes away the fat.
Apple. I'm getting apple.
I think something we've learned from this trip is that jalapeno and raw fish works very well.
The food kept on coming. A whole Korean market fried chicken and braised short rib with bone marrow.
That short rib is out of this world. Out of this world.
And then came the challenge dish. Crispy, juicy pork shank with spicy radish kimchi.
Wow.
So that's James's one. Are they bringing out Ben's one, Barry's one, and my one in a minute? That pork is amazing.
I'm so excited for this. All of that is just delicious, like the freshness of the lettuce and the cabbage, the meatiness of the pork, the spiciness. Oh, it's all perfect. And pairing that with sake is so exciting to me.
But it is so good with that pork, which is really rich, and the fermented chili.
Did you just stroke that with your chopsticks just so you could lick it?
Yes.
I just got that.
We have demolished everything.
Once again, it was decision time.
Our choice of sake is number 2, the Junmai.
Our choice is the Junmai number 2.
Again, it was up to me to reveal the restaurant's decision.
The Junmai, you're both correct.
I think we're actually getting the hang of this.
And with the normals trailing by 1 point, it was on to our final location. Tokerville, a high-end French-American restaurant with an excellent choice of sakes.
Even the canapes are deliciously fancy. Toasted brioche and egg mimosa.
I'll tell you what this tastes like in 10 seconds. That tastes delicious.
And straight into the challenge dish.
Before I even put this in my mouth, I want you to know the way that cut excited me.
I don't want it anymore.
No chopsticks.
Oh, the pop of the Tobacco.
It's just really well balanced, isn't it? Like the sauce around it is balanced with the freshness of everything else.
It kind of needs something that's gonna be as complex.
And once again, time for that important decision.
Boys, it's getting to the crunch point. It's 3-2.
Because you can't win.
Which means that we're playing for the draw. Unless
double quits.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident.
So how are we doing? How is everything so far?
We've decided that the soto, the junmai daiginjo, that was our favourite to pair with the dish.
Because the dish is so rich with the oily fish and the avocado, number one is the best pairing.
In your opinion, all of these sakes pair really nicely with the dish, but one is your favourite.
My favorite is definitely the first one with the heaven sake. The reason is because of aromatics.
I think we nailed it.
We lost 5-2.
I don't think anyone lost because all of the food and all of the sake was unbelievable.
Thank you so much. This was amazing.
Thank you so much.
It's quite posh. Now that's what I call a dubious result.
Make sure that you tune into the final part of this series on Sunday, because we're having a chef versus chef Japanese fusion battle, and we're going to put the whole thing to rest.
We've got a couple of amazing curveballs up our sleeves.
Two.
That's why I said a couple.
Yeah, oh yeah, I see what a couple is. It's like us.
We'd love to know what you're thinking of this series so far. Have you tried sake yet? If you want to, and you're in New York in a couple of weeks' time, it's Sake Week. There's going to be restaurants running a set menu. You can get some sake, give it a go. Let us know how you get on.
But for now, do the liking, do the commenting, do the subscribing, do the having a wonderful week, and we'll see you for that massive battle come Sunday, 4 p.m.
Bye.
As we mentioned, Sorted is just run by a group of friends, so if you like what we're doing, then there are loads of ways that you can support us and get more involved. Everything you need to know is linked below. Thanks, and see you in a few days.
What have we learned so far from these dishes and these sakes? Because I don't know.